Hi, I'm Scott Laseter. I'd like to use our ongoing trial of direct seeding American chestnuts to illustrate the 3 stages of shelter that trees will need to run the predator gauntlet from seed to sapling. For stage 1, the shelter just needs to keep seeds from being eaten and newly germinated seedlings from being browsed or damaged. Picturing this need in terms of volume, stage 1 calls for a quart-sized zone of safety. These seed crown shelters are specially designed for this stage 1 duty and provide an inexpensive, easy to use, and reusable option. Interestingly, for some species, stage 1 shelter is all they need because predation plummets after just a few months. American chestnuts, however, are definitely not one that grows out of the predation threat in just a few months. Stage 2 shelters will ideally secure about 10 gallons of safety zone. They can take many forms, ranging from nets, fences, tubes, upside-down trash baskets, or, as shown here, strategically arrayed dead branches and sticks, a technique I believe Ray Major of Trees from Seed fame calls high stumping, and I've heard others refer to as dead hedging. Depending on the species, stage 2 may last more than a year. Some species, like American chestnut, face deer browse and antler rubbing threats until they reach 6 feet or more in height. Stage 3 shelters may need a safety zone on a scale of 50 or more gallons, more like rain barrel categories. While it's possible to cobble together high stumps or dead hedges on this scale, it's hard to get away from fence panels of one type or another. Now, one can, of course, skip stage 1 and stage 2 and just raise a stage 3 fortress at the time of planting. However, at least when direct seeding or planting small seedlings, many of the individual planting spots will fail for reasons having nothing to do with predation. Those failures are sure to leave vacant shelters. In this case, one I had carted pretty darn far into the woods when I first planted a containerized seedling. The question becomes, how much time, trouble, and money can you stand to invest in a shelter that ends up being empty? After what feels like at least my fair share of planting both seeds and seedlings, some of which made it, some of which didn't, I know I am way happier seeing the successes graduate to the next level of shelter than I am wondering what to do with one of these empty stage 3 fortresses. Thanks and good luck.